at school I didn't have my lunch with me or anything, and oh, this is hitting hard. It's like almost like revealing a trauma. Guys, do you hear all the noise from the street? It's warm, so the windows are open. Anyways, I'm going to take a nap and then I'll be back. I'm gonna try to take a nap of 20 minutes, not longer. I love taking long naps. I mean, I love not waking up after 20 minutes. That's the truth actually. And then I sleep for like 2, maybe 4 hours, and then everything's messed up. So I'm gonna do 20 minutes. You would not believe what time it is. It's 5:30 p.m. Such a great time to take a nap, Marnie Toast. Anyway, I'm going to take a nap and I'll be back with some things I want to share about body and weight loss. Like I have a hair scarf. Bye! I am going to tell you something that might be true for yourself, and it is the reason why you cannot stop eating after you finished your meal and you're full and all of that jazz. Anyways, I woke up from my 20-minute nap. It was 20 minutes. I'm so proud of myself that I'm so disciplined because I did not want to stop sleeping after 20 minutes. But I'm here for you to make this video. So it's this thing called hedonic eating. And it basically means that you have no joy in your life other than eating. So eating gives you joy and pleasure, and that's why you want to keep eating after you finished whatever it is you finished, because that's joy in the moment. And whenever you stop eating, you finished your plate, you get confronted with all the feelings, just the reality of your life, and if that's not fun, then you want to keep eating. And I have to say that I do recognize some of this in myself from the past, but it was more so in periods of time where I was like heartbroken or procrastinating. And there was kind of this fear, I don't know how to explain it though, this fear of being hungry almost. Like I'm trying to get back to those days and remember what it exactly was and give words to it, because I think I've never given words to it. Even when I would go out, I don't know, shopping, or if I would go on holiday or a road trip or whatever, I would just take so much food with me, even though like it was healthy food most of the time. I was afraid of being hungry, and I don't know what it is, like the uncomfortable feeling. I think I do know, because I was not used to being hungry and then functioning well. It was when I started, it's clicking now. It was when I started intermittent fasting is where I started to learn that, wait a second, I don't need that much food, and I'm not gonna get that hungry that I am not able to function. Yeah, it's clicking. Listen. I have this huge love for life, okay? I want to live as long as this and as healthy as possible. I will not let anything get in that way. Which also means sometimes that making, like knowing healthy decisions and not making them, because it's just stressful to make all the healthy decisions. I'm talking about shower curtains, perfumes, ear pods. There's so many things. So drinking tap water, all of that. I'm just gradually making steps. But the biggest thing is like the food that I eat and working out, and I think I've got that down pretty well. At least my body is also like functioning really well for a 34-year-old. Anyway, so the lust for life is also making me want to do regular checkups, like blood work with all my organs. I want to know cancer markers. I want to know all those things. And someone in my past used to say that I was really a controlling person, like, oh, I want to control, which is the opposite of me basically, because I love to go with the flow, and I just, like, if someone plans something like a holiday or whatever, I just go. I don't even ask, I don't even look at where are we, what are we doing, I'm fine. So that's just an example. But I don't know, this person, I think this person was the biggest control freak in the entire world. But anyways, so they and other people at the same table would berate me on this and think I was like stupid and crazy for wanting checkup, because I was like, what if something is going on? I would like to know. And they were all like, I don't want to know because it's gonna ruin my life. And I'm like, don't you want to know early because you might be able to do something? They're like, no. So they wanted to live in the unknown, being naive and happy maybe, or just like unknown and happy, and I want to know and have influence, because I feel like all my efforts that I'm putting into my healthy eating and weight loss and healthy living and all of that, I could put in a specific area that my body needs more help with right now. So for instance, if you have problems with your kidneys, it's not a good idea to eat a lot of protein, and water consumption is also like something that you need to be aware of how much and how little, and also salt. So I'm like here eating lots of protein because I want to gain muscle, because I want to stay healthy, drinking a lot of water, putting seasoning like salt on my food. Let's say I have a kidney thing, dysfunction of whatever. I'm here trying to be super healthy, but my kidneys need more help on the other side, and I'm not supporting them. The same with like if you have gut issues, like ulcerative colitis or Crohn's disease, and you're here eating salads and lots of raw vegetables and fruits, your intestines are gonna go crazy, but you're here thinking I'm being healthy. So because I have this knowledge, because I'm a dietitian and I have this knowledge at least around food and my body in that area, and I have the internet, I have my sources, science sources, but also books and all of that, I feel like I can handle whatever is thrown my way, even mentally. Not that I would be like not sad or anything, but I feel like I want to know, because I feel so confident within me and myself, and I want to at least participate in getting better instead of not knowing because I feel like I can't do anything about it. So that's their confusion of, oh, she wants control, with me telling them, no, I love life. This is my love for life. And I'm figuring it out right in this video that the hunger thing might slightly have something to do with that, because I can remember times where I was so hungry at school, I didn't have my lunch with me or anything, and this is hitting hard. It's like almost like revealing a trauma. I was so hungry that I could not focus, that I could not, like, I was just only going through the movements to get home and eat. And I do remember times where I was so hungry as well. When I was a exchange student, I went to Australia when I was 18, and I was like really embarrassed to just go to the fridge and grab something to eat from my host family's home. So I didn't do that, and I remember being so hungry one day, so hungry. I was just like counting the minutes of the clock for it to be dinner time, so we were all at the table and eating. Like, that's also like, I don't know, there's might be some more things around hunger that I'm just afraid to be hungry, because then I cannot enjoy life, then I don't have the energy to do things in life. I don't know if people recognize this, because I've never heard someone say this, so it might just be me in this case. So intermittent fasting, where I was in a controlled environment testing with not eating for a certain period of time, did me well, because it taught me that my body doesn't really need that much, and the hunger is something you also like kind of get used to, like your body adapts, so you're not hungry that much anymore when you get used to that a few days in. Yeah, I actually wanted to talk to you guys about hedonic eating, and I'm realizing that I had something else on my mind or in my heart to share. So I am curious though if people have experienced other reasons for eating while you're still full, either because it's the only pleasure in your life, or is it because there's something painful in your life that you're trying to avoid, or is it something that you actually need to do, even if it's like a house chore and you don't want to do it, so you keep eating because when you're eating you can't do it. Is it boredom? What is it? What is it? I'm really curious. I think I can make more videos about this. But let me just sit on my own little thing also and see if I can come back to you with more info on that. I just want to add something to the video that I recorded yesterday real quickly, is that the thing that I'm talking about is, in my opinion, just like a tiny speck of all the layers that is going on. And the biggest, I think the biggest two layers that I have been able to identify in the past years, which made me lose more than 40 pounds, more than 20 kilograms, is first of all, the fear of, how do you say that, standing out. So being more than average, like with body wise and stuff, and I was afraid to intimidate people, and all of that played a part in me trying to keep myself small, not say what I think, not go to my goals and dreams, because I've realized that people were getting more mean about it, and people were like super nice to me while I was overweight, and they would compliment me so much more. Oh, you look amazing in that outfit, and they would invite me to all the places. But the moment I started to lose weight and me feeling more comfortable in my skin, but I feel like the same person inside as in the character wise, but people started to act differently, and I do see that a lot now. So now I understand. I didn't understand back then. And the other big layer is just like the enjoyment of food. I enjoy food. I enjoy eating. Now I've learned to enjoy it when I'm hungry. So whenever I'm hungry, I feel like, oh yes, it's time to eat. But then I have this goal of a certain body type. So it's always a playful dance between, okay, what am I going to eat that I'm really going to enjoy, but also going to work towards my goals. So yeah, the thing in the video, don't mistake it for like a huge thing, because it's not. It's just one element, and this is what I encourage everyone to do, is to find all those different layers, tiny layers of reasons why you don't have or are not there where you want to be, because it's not just one thing usually. Okay, that's it. That's all I wanted to say. Anyways, this was a weird video, but nonetheless, thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I post 2 times every week, and I'm really close with my audience, I can say that. So I read the things and I try to make content about it as well. And just a little side note, if you're into human design, I have a 5 line, and a 5 line gets a lot of projection from people, and I've been online for the last 10 years. I've had a Dutch blog, just in case you're wondering, so I'm not in English. I switched all my content to English a year ago, and I stopped blogging. So yeah, I've had a lot of projection, and I'm just wanting to kindly let you know that I'm sharing very vulnerable things, and just for you to be respectful around it. And with that I mean, please don't just give advice when you don't know, you know? Okay, that's it. Thank you so much, guys, and see you in a few days for a new video. Mwah. Bye.